First off, I want to thank everybody for sending in suggestions and responses to the videos that I've been sending out. It really means a lot to me to see that people are actually taking the time to watch them, but then also putting forth the effort to respond to me and let me know their thoughts. And so I wanted to address a couple of the issues that people had brought up. So one, what did I mean by saying, there's a new civil rights movement? If you think about the challenges that people faced in the 50s and 60s, most of them were external challenges. It was somebody saying, you can't go here or you don't have access to these resources. And so nowadays, though, with the youth that I work with and traveling all around the country, most of the challenges that people are facing are sort of conceptual challenges or cultural challenges. It's, the kid who's studying and getting good grades, he's not the cool kid in school, or people want to sort of skip school to go smoke or go party, etc., because they want to live the lifestyle they see on TV, and they don't realize that in making those decisions, they're eliminating options that they might have if they made different choices. For me, I truly feel that the arts and cultures, that's the new civil rights movement. We have to change this lifestyle that promotes a pattern of failure and change it to one where success becomes cool, and the actions that you need to take to become successful, that becomes cool. I had the fortunate opportunity of running into Professor Cornel West at Princeton University. And as we stood there on the street talking, I, as a young artist from Detroit, and him as a professor at Princeton, we really connected. And the thing that we connected on was our commitment to this notion of the sort of current civil rights movement. I think it's something that's grown beyond race or class. I think we all have to be a part of that because we all pay the price when the system holds people down. And so one example of that, we spend as American citizens about $30,000 on average for someone who goes to jail. So imagine a kid who is in high school who has to make a decision if they're going to go and do something that's going to lead them to jail, or they're going to do something that's going to lead them to going to college. In 10 years, if someone goes to college and gets a job, they're going to be contributing so much more to society. On average, someone who gets a college education makes $1 million more than someone who doesn't, right? And so if someone goes to jail, that's $300,000 over a 10-year period that the American taxpayers are paying. And so can you afford to do nothing? I don't think so. And so we're trying to move people to action so that we're getting more people to be contributing to society as opposed to taking away from society. And not only on a financial level, but on a spiritual level, on a creative level, on an intellectual level. There are amazing young minds out there. There's some new kid running around Detroit who's the next Einstein, but he's never going to realize that potential if there aren't people out there who are willing to get involved and to change the perception that he has about his own potential and what he can accomplish in his life. I'm asking you, a lot of people ask me, how can they get involved? Join us in this movement, in this sort of new civil rights movement, if you will. And you can do that by helping to sponsor a screening for a school, sponsor a discussion for a school, contributing your own story of how you've been successful on our Take a Stand website. We want to get a message out there that there is a way to reach your goals, and there is a way to overcome obstacles and to overcome hurdles, even though they might seem daunting and might seem insurmountable. So that's what we're trying to do with this movement. That's what we were trying to do when we made the movie, and we're hoping that you'll join us in our attempts to cause a cultural shift to move towards a more prosperous, socially valuable society. Thank you.